terms are in that?
3.
3 terms. Awesome. Okay. And Niall, can you tell me how many terms I'm being nastiest to you? How many terms are in that?
Sorry?
Can you tell me how many terms are in this? If I have 3 and then x plus 2.
There are, it's 1 term.
It's 1 term. Beautiful. Good job. So our whole goal with factorizing is going from something where we have lots of terms to going to something where we have 1 term. That's our whole goal. Okay. So if we have a look, I'm going to help you through this example, and then I'm going to start getting a little bit nastier. Now, this is something you guys would have done in grade 8, because this is called distribution.
I did this year.
Oh, you've done it this year as well? Okay, so Tristan, can you sort of talk me through how I would start working this out?
You would distribute the 5 to the 8 and the 6.
Okay. And
so then 5 times 8 would be 5 and then
beautiful.
6.
And what's 5 times 6?
13.
Beautiful. Okay. So this process over here, this is when we are simplifying. Okay. And what we're doing is we've gone from having 1 term to having 2 terms. So the process of factorization is basically backwards. We're going from there back to that because we're going from 2 terms to 1 term. So this is factorization. Oh, my spelling, guys, it's not going well today. Okay, so that is essentially the key of factorization. We're going from 2 terms up to 1 term. So this is the exact question we have just done. We've just done this and we went backwards with it. So if I was to factorize this, the first thing I have to think of is there a number or a letter? Oh, I'm writing mumba. Okay, a number or a letter that can go into both. Can anyone tell me if there's a number or a letter that can go into both terms? Don't be scared. I need to start like offering chocolates as surprises here to try and get some people. Okay, Sharon, I am now picking on you. Can you please tell me if there's a number or a letter that can go into both of those terms? Sharon, are you there? Let's try with Kudzai.
I'm not sure what number could go into both of them.
Okay, so think about if I could divide a number into, so like if I had, let's say I had 10 and I had 20, what number do you think could go into both of those?
10.
Yeah, great. Okay, so 10 could go into 10 and 10 could go into 20. Excellent. So now I just kind of want you to ignore the A for a second and look at the 5 and the 30. What number could go into both of those?
5.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so 5 can go into both. And so we take 5 out as something called the highest common factor. So it's a factor because it can go into both of our terms. And then when we fill in what's in the bracket, we're basically saying, well, what must I multiply 5 by to get 5a? So
A.
how would I, exactly, there you go. So that would be an A. And what would I multiply 5 by to get to 30?
6.
There you go.
6.
And you've just factorized your first expression, guys. Well done. That's as easy as it is. Let's try another one. Okay. Let's see if the girls or the boys can solve this first. So the first person to tell me what the answer is, just You can scream, I have the answer, and then tell me what the answer is. And we can keep tally for the boys and for the girls. So I want you to try and factorize this.
Can I say the answer?
Yes, especially because you are a girl. I am very excited. Okay, so we have 1 point for the girls if you get this right. Tell me what you think it would be.
3 bracket a plus 5 close bracket.
You little genius. Well done. Okay, awesome. Now the great thing with these questions, like whenever we factorize, is we can always check our answers if we want to. So if I wanted to check, I've got 3a plus 5. I'm going to re-multiply it out, and I should get my question. So we know we're always going to get the right answer, which is awesome. Okay, so far we have 1 point for the girls. Let's see if boys can start racking up some points in this one. Oh, and once you've answered, you can't answer again. Otherwise, we're going to have the same people. So we either need a new girl or we need a new boy to try and find me an answer for this question.
A bracket B plus A.
Oh, so close, so close. Can one of the boys help you, though? Because I'm really happy with that. But there's something that needs to be there. That's not A.
1.
Aha, yes, well done. Okay, so the reason it can't be A is if I had A and I re-multiplied that out, I would get A squared. And I don't want to get A squared. I want to just get an A because I want that answer. Awesome. Okay, so far we are 1-1. We're tied. Okay, next one. Let's see. No brave souls yet?
Can I answer?
Yes, you can. What is my highest common factor?
It's 3. Your highest common factor is 3, which means the answer would be bracket 2a plus 6 bracket.
Just be careful here. What would that be if I wanted to get a 12 over here?
6. 3.
What's 12? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I really like that, and I'm going to give you a point for it, first of all, because you answered, which is awesome. And secondly, because you did take out a factor, which is really good, okay? But you didn't take out the highest factor.
Which
There's
is
a number which is even higher than 3.
6.
Ah, okay, so can you do it with me with a 6?
Yes, which would be a plus 2 bracket.
Beautiful, well done. And in these ones, we actually know if I still have a number that could go into both of those terms in my bracket, then I know I could have taken out a higher factor. Okay, so I'm really glad that you did that. Good job. Okay, this one actually has 2 different answers. So this has 2 scoring opportunities. So at the moment we're on girls have 2 and boys have 1. So boys, you have a chance to beat the girls in this question if you can give me both answers.
Can I answer?
Yes, you can.
Negative 2 bracket a plus 5 closed bracket.
That is so beautiful. You took out the negative 2, and if I multiplied that in, I would get negative 2a, and if I multiplied that in, I would get negative 10, which is just glorious. That's one answer. Can you tell me another answer? Who thinks that they feel like they could give me a different solution here? I can help you out and take out something different. So what if I chose to take out a 2 instead of a negative 2? What would be inside that bracket?
Can I answer?
Yes, please do.
Would it be negative A
Yes, good. And then?
plus 5?
Careful. That would give me negative 2. What would this have to be if I wanted negative 10? That's fine. So if I had a plus, I would have positive 10, but I want to have a negative 10. So what sign could I put there instead of a plus?
Minus.
Beautiful.
Minus.
Nice job, guys. Good. Okay, so this one is the preferred one. We like that because we don't like to have 2 negatives inside our bracket, but both of those answers are right. In grade 10, it kind of forces our hand and we don't have much choice, but at the moment we can choose. Okay, so we're going to jump into some exponent type ones, and we're going to see how that goes. So let's see how this question is. What color have we not used yet? I don't think we've used a pink. Gerald, do you think you can answer this one for us?
I'm not finished working it out yet.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm not rushing. Whenever you're ready, you can talk us through.
Okay. Ma'am, will the answer be 2AB brackets A plus 2 close brackets?
That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Well done. And that was a really hard question. So 2AB times A would give me 2A squared B, and 2AB times 2 would give me 4AB. Beautiful. So when we're in these types of questions, we want to look at the highest common factor with the numbers, and then we want to look at the highest common factor with the variables. We are running out of time, but I think we can probably fit one more question in. Oh, let's go for a nasty one since we don't have a huge amount of time. Let's go for this question. And anyone, even if you've answered one already, anyone who feels good with their answer for this, please feel free to give us the answer when you are ready to give the answer.
Can I answer?
Yes, please do.
I think the answer is A bracket 4AB plus 2B squared plus B.
Okay, that's really good. You've taken out a factor. What can you see is still in all three of those terms?
Oh, a B.
B.
Ah, okay. So what could I take out instead of A? What if I took out A, B?
AB.
What would be left inside my bracket?
4 plus A, B. 4 plus
4
A
plus?
plus 2, B.
4 plus 2b, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Plus 1.
I'm leaving out an A over here. Plus 1, gorgeous. Great. So that was really good, and this happens so often, especially when there's lots of variables, but then we just have to look and see, oh, if we still have a letter that's in all of them, that means we could take out something more. But great for answering. Nice job, guys. I think that brings us to the end of the time that we had for today's lesson. I'm just going to stop sharing this, and I'm going to come back to this chat with you guys. But I will see you all on Thursday, hoping I'm getting that right. And we're going to go through some sort of trickier questions. And you've got some exercises that you can do on the app that are all sort of related to this. And we will send you the notes of what we wrote today, as well as just some extra questions that we didn't get a chance to get to, but you can still see them when you're wanting to work.
Right, everybody, we are going to have some time for questions. So if you want to ask Ms. G a question, now is your chance. Please don't be shy.
Those of you
Anything that you didn't understand or that you're wondering about, now's your chance to ask.
Lots of quiet.
Yes, please go ahead.
So I would just like to say, if everybody, hi guys, a lot of you are my mentors. It's Emily. I just wanted to say hi. It's so nice to meet you guys. I've put a quick little link in the chat box if you can fill that in, just answering a few questions from me. But please don't be shy and ask Miss Jenny questions about factorization.
And don't panic, it's just our first lesson, so we're going to go into factorization in a lot more detail. And the thing that I'm just so stoked with is you guys answered questions and you got involved, and that's all I really care about. So as long as you're engaged in the lessons, then I'm happy. Those of you who have never done factorization before, I think it was Naledi had said that you hadn't done. Is that right? Naledi, have you done? Why do I feel like you said no? Oh no, Naledi had done. Did anyone who hasn't done factorization feel like they learned even a little bit about factorization? Just a tiny little bit. Tristan, I can see your face. Have you done factorization in class before? Do you feel like you know a little bit about it now? Well, there we go. Then I'm happy.
Okay, so there is a comment in the chat. I need more examples. So, Ms. Godlinton, they are asking for some more examples. So I think we can pick it up again in the next session on Thursday. And also, if you could maybe just display for them which questions they can do on the app. Because there are exercises on the app that you can go and do that relates to today's lesson. Ms. Godlinton is going to put it up. There we go. So if you go to algebraic expressions, factorizing, all of those lessons that we've listed there, you can try and practice everything you learned today. It relates to what we did today. Okay, and then also if you complete those, you will earn your yellow dot. So maybe for this week, that's what you can focus on doing, and you can earn your yellow dot. Okay. Right. Okay, any other comments? I'm just reading quickly through the chat. Some more examples. So we will do some more on Thursday, definitely. And
don't panic about the examples, guys. There were a bunch that we didn't get a chance to get through today, and we'll start with those in our next lesson before we move on. So don't panic. It's just the beginning, sort of just dipping our toes in the water.
Yeah. Great. Is there anything else, Miss G, that you want to say before we end? Guys, please go and check in the chat. There's a link to a form that we'd love for you to fill out, please, if each and every person can fill out that form, just to tell us how you found today and if it was useful, and it's very short, very quick. So if you could fill it out, that would be amazing. All right. It was really nice seeing all of you here, and super exciting that we got this done today. So we'll see you again same time on Thursday when we do some more factorizing. Okay. There's another question.
Exponents. There is some exponent work in factorization, but this sort of lesson plan doesn't focus on exponents.
So you need to know your exponents to factorize, but it's not going to be focusing specifically on like exponent laws or anything like that, just on how to factorize if there are exponents. Okay. Great. Right. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to let you go, and we'll see you on Thursday. Thanks,
Bye,
Miss Judy. Bye.
Nice to meet you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye. Oh, the link's not opening for a few people.
Emily, will you just maybe check? It says that the link is not open. Does not open.
Sorry, I've just sent a new one. Miss G, do you mind opening it on your side and seeing if it's working?
Sure.
Thank you.
Emily, you might have to check the settings on that form. Usually it says only people in Watobi can fill it out.
It is letting me answer. If that helps.
Okay, should all be fixed now. Thanks, Eric.
Okay, everybody, the form is fixed, so you should be able to fill it out now.
I think we can close the meeting room if people are all done.
Great. Okay, thanks.